ever seen a board like this? Hi, and welcome to Wrong Way. And this is the EV4 Boards Up. Right out of the bat, also a big thank you to EV4 for letting me test out this insane, incredible mountain board, and a big not thank you for not testing the board earlier and having me as a test dummy so I could fall at 30 kilometers an hour at full throttle. Yeah, the board just cut off on me when accelerating at full speed, but I'll talk about that later. Back to the board. Now, to understand why this board looks so different and has this amazing set of suspension, linkage, and different trucks, which by the way also do have bushings, is to know what the EV4 stands for. EV4 is a company that does a lot of different vehicles, and they do not come from a skating background. A skateboard or mountain board is something they design later. And funnily enough, the skateboard or mountain board was always the fastest and most exciting thing I was riding there at EV4. Now, I didn't spend a lot of time with this board, and I just got it for testing for around half an hour or an hour, and I can give you the rundown of the things I've learned, but this is not sort of a comprehensive review, just a overview or a presentation of this ridiculously looking device. When it comes to the specs, it's rather big and hefty for a mountain board because we have a battery consisting of 80 cells, so it's 36 volt and 20 amp hours, giving you a 720 watt hour battery, which is usually like twice the size of Evolve boards or other boards. The peak power here comes from a VESC platform, and the motors are rather big, so they're torquey. They should go up to 50 kilometers an hour, I think, but I just did 42 because I was too scared the board will just cut off on me again. So yeah, when I was accelerating full throttle from 0 at around 30 kilometers an hour, I fell flat on my face because I was leaning forward and the board just turned off. So yeah, luckily I had all my gear. I damaged my GoPro a bit, and my Bobblebee backpack helped me out a lot, and my wrist guards. But yeah, I guess that's just the danger of my profession. And it didn't record on my GoPro, so that sucks. Somehow my GoPro stopped recording after the full acceleration test. Now, what EV4 told me is important in this board is that one, it has this much bigger battery pack, and it has this amazing suspension system. So it's actually just one damper, one like bicycle D&M shock in the middle, you can see, and the whole platform of the board just goes up and down. It doesn't go on the sides, and the cool thing is that the deck, or sort of the two pieces of the deck, are also angled, so you can lean much better when accelerating or braking. It's sort of not a concave like in the other direction, it's just you have a lot of grip when you are riding this board, but it's also extremely, like for a board, extremely heavy at 20 kilograms. So I think if you would have bindings for this board, which EV4 can offer, this would give you a much better ride experience. You can also see the trucks here in the front, and they're also unusual because they're not like made of solid metal. They also do go up and down, so it's sort of, you have suspension, but you have also more grip because the trucks go like sideways, up and down. Maybe you can see it better on this recording here. eV4 offers this board as a complete set for around 3,000 euro, which is a lot of money, and I think you should get a electric unicycle for that price. But if you want a board, well, you do get a lot of spec in this price, and you can also actually purchase just the deck with all the suspension, all with the wheels and so on, but without the motors and without a battery, so you can just stuff in whatever you'd like into this board. So instead of VETS, you can have something else, different motors, different battery pack. Here it's VTC5A by Sony cells, but you can select whatever you'd like. When it comes to the ride feel and the bump absorption, I mean, for a board, it's really good. I mean, really good. I didn't ride a Baja board yet or a Lacroix, so I don't really have comparison to these boards, but in comparison to any other, bamboo board, this is really comfy. On the other hand, I did find some speed wobbles when I was going at 40 over a pavement, but maybe it's just a matter that I don't have enough experience with it. I just had it for a short time, but I did experience this a couple of times, also going on the road. And when going fast, it was really hard to turn like sharply, and going slow actually too. So it's not really the matter of bushings, because if you would take looser bushings, then you wouldn't have the stability at the higher speed. So I think it's just the matter that the board is just heavy, so bindings would help out a lot here. When it comes to the acceleration, you can program it in the VASC platform, and it had a soft start, and after that it was the full power, and it was set to 70 amps per motor. So yeah, I would just dial it down so it wouldn't cut off, or just inspect the board. So yeah, cut-offs in boards are the worst because you don't have so much grip on with the machine. It's just your feet standing on something, and if you lean forward, you accelerate hard, and suddenly you stop accelerating. Yeah, you will just fall. So that's it for the video right now. If you're still here, leave a like on the video, subscribe to see more content like this. I'll see you in the next video. See you soon.